Hey family, hey, we are back. I am going to be doing side 2 today in the garden. I did side 1 and I posted that about 2-3 days ago. So I'm going to go ahead and show you side 2 now. Also, please take the time to like, subscribe, and share if you can my channel. I'm hoping to try to get 500 this year. But I've been doing really, really well, and I want to say thank you to everyone who has liked, subscribed, and or shared. So, come on, let's go ahead and look at side 2. Okay, so here we have the bed where me and little mama had put a whole bunch of onions and garlic. This bed would have done really, really good. The soil is really, really good, but the problem with the soil was I did not have any perlite in here. So everything was running straight through. And even though I was watering, it was going straight through and nothing was staying moist. And we've been really, really hot lately. Georgia 8A. So I went ahead and I took these out of the greenhouse and put them out here because I felt like they're either the zucchini or the squash. One of them, but it's 2 of them, but I didn't keep the label. So anyway, and then we kept a couple of garlics in here to let them still do what they need to do. So that's that. We have my Roma baby right here. She's in a bucket. I have been cutting back the leaves. She is a determinant, but you want to make sure you get really, really good airflow. So what I do is I do cut. If it's not giving me any fruit, I go ahead and get rid of all those extra leaves. And because where I have it, it's not in direct sun. We have this big tree right here, so it gets a good bit of shade, but it gets a good bit of sun just as well. But I want to just make sure that that airflow is moving through. Right here we have the 3 apple trees. Look, y'all, can y'all see that? If everything continues to go, your girl's going to have some apples. Very, very excited. I actually have some up here too. Look at this. Look at that, y'all. Can y'all see that? Like, I'm too excited. I don't know what all to do with these yet. Because again, that one is the Honeycrisp apple. That one is in the bucket. I did throw down some fertilizer today because it wasn't really hot today. It was really, really nice, actually. So I threw some fertilizer and I didn't water it in because in the morning I come out and do a good water just as well, and they should be good. I went ahead and put some onions in here to see if I can actually start doing something like this. I threw a strawberry and look, y'all, it started to grow. It actually, it did good. So with that being said, next year, or once it starts cooling down, we do onions. I think I might throw onions in here. I think that'd be pretty cool. Let's go over here. I have my corn doing really, really good. I have 3 areas of corn. Remember that. This is one of the areas. I want to see if I can just grow corn any and everywhere at this point. So far, this is good. Last year, my corn did okay. I didn't get a whole lot of corn. I don't remember why, but I want to see if I can get some good corn here. I got my rosemary doing good. This is from last year. Got some potatoes. I got an onion in here. I have been doing this to the onion, to all of the onions. It's pretty much like spooning, but because I realized that a lot of my onions are really, really deep, and I did them too deep this year. I got more potatoes here. So you see this soil right here? It's good soil, but it's the same thing. Because there's no perlite, I'm having to water this a lot because it pours out quickly. It dries out very, very quickly. So that's one of the things I'm learning. So when these potatoes are done, I'm going to go ahead and add some perlite and more soil to this and probably add more potatoes, if not one of the peppers or something that we may still have growing. This is a red potato, and I just planted this one 323. So we still got time. Here's the onions and the garlic. Look at that, y'all. I've been trying to. Ooh, so something that I did not record. I started to get garlic scapes. And from my understanding, once your scapes come up, you got about maybe 2-3 more months at most, and your garlic will be ready. So I've been watching for that. This garlic looks pretty okay. I think this is one of the garlics I took out of the bed over there, which is why that looks like that. But it's all good. Everything else over here is looking good. Again, I've been moving them around, trying to make sure that they got room to bulb up as they need to. Here's another zucchini and or squash. Again, I took this one out the greenhouse. This is supposed to be my oregano. I think this is the oregano coming back. I'm not sure. It had a whole lot of weeds in here, so I cleaned it up and I put the squash and or zucchini in this one. Got my lavender doing good. Very surprised that my lavender came back. It's so pretty. It smells so good. Okay, right here we got strawberries. Now, I've had so many strawberries that I take them out of here and I repot them. So this is one of the ones I'm gonna have to go through. But because I already have such good strawberry beds right now, I gotta find more homes for these, and or just thin this out to where this can be a home for it. I just need to separate them maybe, and because it's about 1, 2, yeah, there's still quite a bit in here. So yeah, I'm gonna thin them out and make homes for them. Here go the garlic bed, looking good. Oop, look, here go another scape. And from my research and understanding, I just pop them and we can eat them. It's a scape. I'm excited. They do smell very, very strong like garlic. Here go another one coming up right here. I'm gonna pop it. And they said once pretty much your scapes come up, like I said, you got a couple of more months and you should be getting some garlic. Now look at this, y'all. I am very, very excited about this. This is the muscadine. So, good, bad to ugly. I have 3 muscadines. This is just one. The other one, which is right here, don't seem to have come up at all. Like, nothing. And then this one actually came off of a side shoot right here and started to put on. So, I don't know. So I'm going to leave it to see if maybe it does anything next year. If it doesn't, you're out of here. But look, this was already trying to put on fruit. Now, on this baby, we got fruit. When I say everywhere, I'm talking about everywhere. And I am so excited because we're going to make some jellies and stuff. Can y'all see all of the fruit? I don't know if y'all can see it as well, but holy cow, I will be doing some picking. You see that? And it's clusters and clusters and clusters of them. I'm talking about everywhere. Everywhere. So I'm very excited about that, if you can't tell. I got some more tot soy right here. And I figured under the grate, it'll do fine because it gets a lot of shade. So, surprisingly, this tot soy grew up higher, like I guess it's as if it's reaching for the sun, versus my other tot soy that I had earlier. They were lower down and just really, really bushy because they were in the sun more. But it wasn't as hot, so I didn't worry. But now that it's getting hotter, I figured they'll do better under here and not bolt. Again, garlics. Like I said, I'm just waiting. David said don't pull them, leave them, and that's what I'm doing. And now that I did more research, these are, okay, so what I also learned was the one that had the scapes, which is what I pulled, those are the hard neck varieties, and the other variety is a soft neck variety. So obviously I have quite a bit of hard neck garlic. Okay, so where we at? Okay, let's get back over here. Here, we have a cherry tomato in the back right here. Now, I will tell y'all, I did not really want to fool with the tomatoes, with the cherry tomato, because they're so prolific. So I only wanted one. And this one struggled a little bit, again, because I had brought it out around the cold time when we still got that frost. But now it looks like it's jumping back and it's doing fine. So I'm letting it do its thing. We still got a couple of collards that's hanging in there. What I've been doing is taking the collards and giving it to the chickens. Got a couple of peppers. Not all of them looking their best. And that's a cantaloupe back here. Again, some of them is just not performing like I thought they would. I think it's just because it's too hot. Look at that. That's a Susan Lily. Isn't she gorgeous? Holy cow. I get they come back every year, and I separated some of those in the cement flower bed over on side 1. So that's what they're gonna look like. And I don't know if they're gonna be different colors on the other side or not, but aren't they gorgeous? Okay, so we got more collard greens, more peppers. This deal self-seeded from last year. The beans didn't make it. I got more cantaloupe. So I got cantaloupe and stuff in places, but it is just not taking off. But what is taking off is these tomatoes. Baby, hello. Yes. And these are my globe tomatoes. I really, 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 really like the globe tomatoes. But I think these are also a determinant, so I won't get any suckers from this. So what I'm thinking, I was thinking about maybe trying to actually plant some more, but I don't think I have enough time. So I'm going to take care of this baby as much as I can. Same thing, if you can tell, I've been cutting up all of these extra leaves. That's not necessary, and just let this thing do its thing. I don't like the way this one is pinned because I got flowers right there. See that? There's some flowers right here, and they won't be able to shake and do their thing. So I unpinned that one. But yeah, got more tomatoes coming in right here. So yes, that's the globe, and that baby is doing great. More collard greens. Stuff is eating everything. Peppers. A lot of stuff did not do its thing this year, but that's okay. That's okay. We got my winter squash doing its thing. I got some male flowers starting to finally open up, and I got a couple of females coming on in. So I'm excited about that. And of course, we trying to make sure that vine borer stay away. I got carrots doing really, really well. Onions on this side. Now, y'all know the middle is just herbs. They're the different herbs that I had last year. And my thyme, more of those pretty lilies. That's nothing. I'm going to repurpose that soil. Some peppermint, peppermint, and peppermint. We got some peppers over here and some cantaloupe right there. Peppers, bell peppers here, bell pepper here, which I didn't realize you was tipping over. Why are you tipping over, baby? Okay. A little soil, a little loose or something. Okay, we're going to tighten you in there. Okay, bell peppers. I had another cantaloupe in there. It didn't make it. Peppers, basil, rosemary from last year, peppers. I got a bell right here. A little bell pepper. Jalapenos coming in. Got some jalapenos coming in. I've already harvested like 2 out of there. Here goes some more corn. Now, y'all know my other corn is over there in the block bed over on that side. But this corn is doing good. I will tell you, I have been fertilizing this with a lot of nitrogen. When I say a lot of, I'm just saying I make sure this gets a lot more. So I might feed this bed 3 times a week versus everything else might get fed only once a week and or twice, depending on what it is. So this over here, though, corn, I'm making sure that it gets all it needs. Right here, we got our cucumbers. And we're doing good over here. Look, y'all. We got cucumbers over here, cucumbers over there. And it's 2 in this bed. One is, I'm trying to train them up so they can run all the way through. This one linked right there, got cucumbers on there. And I'm really excited. More cucumbers right there, if you can see it. So this baby is doing good. I think I might add a little more mulch. Just because, again, it's been so hot. Today was an easy day for them. What else? We don't have as much on this side as we do over there. Which is probably why I cater a little more over there. But over here we still have the brown jalapeno. We got another tomato right here. I got another pepper right here. Another pepper right here. I mean, everything is growing, y'all. It's just, I really just feel like, because it's been so hot, things aren't taking off like it did last year. I wouldn't even say like it ain't doing what it needs to do. It is. It's just the temperature and the weather so far this year has been so different than our norm. So as things are changing, or as the weather do what it does, I'm just trying to protect the plants and or give the plants a little more, whether it's water, whether it's nutrients, whether it's feed, or whatever it needs. I'm trying to protect them a little more when it comes to that, because right now we shouldn't be close to the 90s. Not yet. I mean, May is coming and I'm excited because that's my birthday month. But wait a minute, it kicked off quick. But some of us like, we ready. So that's what I'm going to do. That's all that is right now. I just really have been waiting to take out the garlics. So I'm prepping, because I pulled about 8 to 10 scapes today of garlic, which means I got to start figuring out, okay, once the garlic is ready, where you're going to put it, how you're going to cure it. Then right after that, the onions shouldn't be far from behind it. Then, like I said, I got the peaches, I got the apples. Those are all things that I'm still learning. Never grew them before. First time on a lot of stuff this year. So I am also learning and trying to take notes and adjust as I'm learning to make sure that whatever it is, that I try my best to, one, get a harvest and or just keep it alive. So, yeah, so that is all on side 2. That is it on side 2. Like I said, everything is doing fairly well. I'm gonna show you again. Side 2. It's getting a little dark outside. Bugs are not as bad tonight. But yeah, side 2 is doing what it needs to do. I'm still thinking about next year taking this right here and putting it where the garlic is and putting it in ground. Then that gives me grapes and apples, like a little area over here. But look at this, y'all. Like, your girl's growing apples. Your girl's just over here growing apples and stuff, y'all. I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud of me. And I'm just excited to see what else I can do. Like I said, I got the other grapes growing, got garlics. So within, we'll give myself a month. A lot of this is going to be done. So what I think I want to try to do is start prepping. So this is what I'm thinking. I don't want to put any peppers or anything on the sides of the grapes. So that's fine. I'm thinking to start back my lettuce, because we've been doing good on the lettuce. I have, I think, 2 or 3 more heads of lettuce left, and then that'll be it for my lettuce. So I think I need to start propping up, start seeding lettuce again. I think I want to try seeding some more peppers, because hear me out. Let me know what y'all think about this. When it started getting cooler, now that I have the greenhouse, and I had the heater in the greenhouse last year. Let me take a seat. I got a little bucket out here. Okay, so look. I had the heater in the greenhouse last year with a thermometer. And I was able to keep it at least, even through the coldest cold, it stayed still at least about 68 to 70. Yes, I know I'm going to be running a lot of heat if that's the case. But it'd be worth it if I can keep peppers in the greenhouse and keep maybe a couple of things going in the greenhouse that can tolerate a little cold. Not too much. Peppers can tolerate a little cold. It cannot tolerate a frost. It can't, but if I can keep it around 70 degrees, I can still do bell peppers. So that's one of my thoughts on that. Tell me what y'all think on that part. Collard greens, cabbage, I think I want to go ahead and get those out, keep those outside, because even though they did well, they're made to be able to sustain the coldness. So I think that's fine. I want to be able to have certain things in the greenhouse, but if it can do well in the outdoors, I'm going to leave it. And then I'm thinking about the fruit. The fruit will probably all go into the back shed, the back greenhouse, where it can be protected. And I may get a little heater for that to keep that warm just as well. So I'll still have a greenhouse that I'll be working, that'll be functional, and then a greenhouse that'll be just to protect the citrus. So, okay. Well, that's going to be all today. I just want to come and make side 2 for y'all. Tell me what you think. Please, again, like, share, and subscribe. Definitely hit that like button, y'all. I get a lot of views, but I don't get that many hitting that like button. So hit that like button for your girl. And then until next time, bye.